All right, everybody, welcome to the Slippery Rock Panthers Gymnasium. We're going to open up tonight with a word of prayer, then we'll have our national anthem, and then we'll announce the starting lineup. So if you'll please stand and remove your hats as we open with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day. Lord, we thank you for getting us through another day. Father, I pray you keep all the players safe, Lord, as they play tonight. And Father, I pray that they would just represent you, and just honor and glorify you, Lord, to the best of their abilities. And Father, we love you. Thank you for all that you do. For all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, for the visiting CCSI Eagles, we have number 23, Vivian Leitner. Number 18, Jalissa Gingert. Number 17, Esther Leitner. Number 7, Shyla Thielman. And number 4, Emily Hostetter. And number 2, Amelia Orr. And for your Slippery Rock Panthers, let's try that one more time. And for your Slippery Rock Panthers, number 5, Taylor Henricks. Number 12, Mary Grace Steve. Number 0, Ellie Henricks. Number 22, Katrina Eisler. Number 1, Juliana Todd. And number 11, Monica Depew.
Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the CCSI Eagles visiting the Slippery Rock Panthers here September 19th of 2022. It's a Monday afternoon. It's a great day for volleyball. Scattered showers throughout the day. It was 74 degrees outside, 74 degrees inside with a humidity of around 80%. It's a good time for some volleying of the ball. As both teams take to the courts, they'll get set into their positions. Referee Lou to make sure they're in their starting lineups, just to make sure nothing gets out of whack whenever it comes to the rotations and who serves where at what time. Slippery Rock coming off a 6-day stint without playing any volleyball throughout competition. Last game was against the Southridge Patriots last Tuesday, September 13th. That game ended with a 3-game sweep in favor of Slippery Rock, where they only conceded 18 points throughout the entirety of the match. They themselves scored 75 points. So that gives you a little idea of how that one went. 25-4 the first game, 25-10 the second game, and 25-4 once again for that final stint in that third matchup. Line judges Jill Hoover celebrating her birthday today on the far side, and Cassandra Reisler on to the near side, both former Slippery Rock Panther alumni. For your information alone. Here's Amelia Orr, number 2, to serve it up for the CCSI Eagles. Starting us off. Great service, leaning right a little bit. Ellie finds Katrina, back set, top set. Juliana here with a nice right-hander up and across, and that one goes past number 7, Shyla, and that one drops out of bounds. Panthers taking home that first point, and whenever they do so, they tend to take it for a ride. Juliana Toth here to serve it up. If I had a nickel every time I've said that, I'd be a rich man. Good touch there by Jalissa on the back line, kept alive there by Shyla, but that third touch just nowhere there on that near side. Passing game a little rough, little rocky here early on for the Eagles. Looking to shape that one up, or else could ship out. Who's to say? 2-0. Panthers lead. Juliana Toth with another one. Good serve by Juliana Toth. That one drops down in that backfield. Some of you might be wondering why we're not live streaming the home games. The lift that I used to hoist my equipment has broken. Don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not an engineer. I am just a guy that talks to a camera for fun. But without that lift, we cannot stream the games. I'm sorry, but yeah, these games have been uploaded on a consistent basis the night of the game, so it's not like you're doing a whole lot of a large stint without seeing the games, for lack of a better term. Good touch by Orr, finds way off the near side. Nice right-hander there by Emily, just not quite able to send that one up and packing. 5-0 now the score. Panthers lead it. Juliana Toth continues the streak. Good serve up and across, going off the hand of Vivian. Finds his way off Orr, right hand there by Emily Hostetter. Able to send that one up and packing. Nice right-hander there by Ellie Henrich. Sends that one to the green paint. Kept alive by Vivian. Secondary there by number 18, Jalissa. Now it's finished off over the netting. Shyla trimming that one close, but it does complete. Jalissa, top side. Finds his way off Orr. Finished off right hand. Emily, a little bit too much of a haymaker on that one. A little windmill action off the right palm. Just not quite able to get the ball where she wanted it. 6-0 now the score. Juliana Toth, number 1, the captain of the Slippery Rock Panthers, continues headstrong. Good right-handed service down between the uprights. Kept alive there by Esther. Goes top side. Right hand comes up. Manat across there by Shyla Thielman. Panthers 7. Eagles looking to get on the board still. Nice service there by Juliana Toth. First touch there by Leitner. Finds way off the near side. Right hand comes up by Emily Hostetter. And not able to send that one packing. Timeout called by the CCSI Eagles. 8-0 Panthers lead. We'll be right back when both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. All right, both teams ready to rock and roll once again here in the first game in this best of 5. First 4 games are 25. Game 5, if needed, will be to 15. What I was told before the game, we might be rolling different ways. We'll have to wait and find out. Or top side right hand comes across, not able to pop that one and lock that one. So that one falls short off the hand of Shyla. 9-0, Panthers lead. Here's Toth. Good serve, goes off the sidearm of Jalissa. The Panthers will pick up another point. The lead is 10. Juliana with a great serve, goes off the tip. And that one will fall out of bounds there by Leitner, number 17, down Center Avenue. Sandra Esser calling that one a tip, and it will be so. Panthers now lead by 11. Toth with a great serve. Goes off Shyla. That is finalized by Orr off the biceps. A very difficult touch to pull off. Good jump there by DePew off the near side front. That one's shouldered off there by Esther on that front line. Katrina, top side set, right hand comes up, not able to make that one over, denied by the netting itself. Ellie Henricks wanting a mulligan on that one. We got 11-1 game, 10 points the gap. And here's Emily Hostetter to send this one for a ride. Good service, leans right but kept in bounds to Pew. Katrina near side. Taylor Henricks from the back line with that attack goes off Emily. Or top side right hand comes down from Jalissa, and that's out of bounds. A call from Jill on the far side line judge. 12-1, now the score. And Mary Grace Z, here number 12 in the royal blue, will be serving us. Good right-handed service, solid, kept towards the corner, and that one's returned out of bounds outside the antennas. And that duck dive before it hit the water. 13-1, Panthers lead. Here's Zieg with another serve for the girls in blue. Line drive, left field, kept alive. The secondary touch finds Wynn near side. Nestor there to finish that one off. Katrina, topside set. Nice tip across there by Ellie Henricks. Control from the back line. Vivian finds his way off. Or topside, Jalissa from the corner finds his way. That would have been in bounds. A great attack there off that front left. Right hand comes down from the Pew. Kept alive by Jalissa. Secondary there by Emily. Back into the fray. And Orr there to finish that one up and across the netting. Katrina, down center avenue. Henricks with a nice righty in. She dumps it into the lake for all it's worth. Panthers now at 14. And they extend the lead by one more once again. Mary Grace Z, number 12 in blue, to serve this next ball. Great service, deep in, that's out of bounds. Eagles pick up point number 2 here in the first. Panthers remain at 14. Esther Leitner looking to serve. Good service, leans right, would have been in bounds. Good touch there by Taylor Henricks. Katrina with the secondary, final save there by Ellie Henricks. Throws it up over, and that's out of bounds. Called by the line judge, and it will be so. 14-3. Eagles pick up another dime to put in their pocket. Good service there by Leitner, goes off Monica. Katrina, nice right hand by Ellie. Now it's controlled by Esther into the netting. And that secondary by Shyla, not able to punch it up for completion. 15 Panthers, 3 for the Eagles. Here's Ellie Henricks, number 0 in the blue. Good chopping block swing there, Emily. Nice control off of Shyla. The crowd very underreacting to that one. Until that point was made. Good swing of the stick, good swing of the wrist, and it's all in the wrist where the flick was, and it's 15-4 now. Eagles finding a way to get that one back into the saddle. Shyla not quite able to send that one up and across. 16-4 now the score. Monica DePew, the senior, one of the 2 seniors on the Slippery Rock roster. Sporting the number 11 with a great service, going off Thielman, back over to the not quite over to the Panthers' side, as that one's just short of the netting on that front right. Panthers pick up point number 17. The Eagles remain 4. Monica DePew with another one. Good serve. Off the near diving play, not able to come up with that one. Shyla Thielman down up for the count on that one. 18-4. Panthers lead by 14. Monica DePew getting ready to serve. Substitution called Izzy Filson, number 13, the second senior of the 2. Coming onto the court in spot of Mary Grace Zieg, number 12. Off goes Taylor Henricks, number 5. On comes Morgan Eaton, number 3, to play that front line. And we're going with it. Monica DePew service, and that's in bounds. Call from the line judge. Panthers pick up a point. Very modest celebration, 19-4. Now the score. Substitution called for the CCSI Eagles. Looks like Elizabeth Hostetter going to be playing that back right position in spot of Shyla Thielman. Good service there by Monica DePew, going off of Esther, front and center, goes off Orr, and that one's sidearmed across by Vivian. Katrina, topside, Eaton, left hand, hits the antenna, out of bounds, the call, and the Eagles pick up point number 5. Jalissa, number 18. Good serve. Eaton with a diving play, gets it up. Katrina here near side set to Juliana Toth, throws that one down, a little bit of fire, and she finds the tally. Panthers at 20, Eagles at 5 here in the first. And Morgan Eaton, number 3, will be the one to serve it. Good left-handed service, shallow, and that one's out for the count. Eagles pick up point number 6. Slippery Rock Panthers during the offseason made the switch of captaincy. Hannah Good, the former player, into the captaincy seat. And Adria Good drops down to the junior varsity coach. Both of them assisted by Isaac Henricks as the Breck's assistant. Right hand from Toth into the deep, kept alive by Vivian. Jalissa near side finds his way off or tipped across to the Panthers side, kept alive there by Depew. Katrina top side finds Filson here with a nice right hander. No man's lane. Jalissa there with a good defense finds his way or top side. Jalissa not able to swing the bat across. And that's strike 3. Panthers picking up their 21st tally here in the first, and they have a whopping lead over the Eagles 6. Katrina Eisler, number 22. Beautiful jump serve, deep, that's out of bounds. A little bit too much sugar, a little bit too much salt. That one, not quite able to stay in. 21-7. Amelia Orr with a nice service, goes off of Ellie. Katrina near side, Ellie with a righty, comes down with it, and that's out of bounds as well. Eagles picking up point after point here recently. We'll see if they get the spark to ignite the comeback. Amelia Orr with a great service, going off Morgan Eaton, back to the green side, applied by Orr, secondary there on that front by Esther. Now one's finished off by Jalissa. Monica, Katrina, near side with a nice right hand from Toth, diving play by Vivian. Nice control there by Depew, dumped back up by Esther. Katrina throws it up over, diving play, plays it off that front side. Emily was the one to do so. Morgan, Katrina, near side. Juliana Toth not able to walk away with that one. The CCSI crowd is liking every bit of it. Substitution called. Shyla Thielman back onto the court. And it looks like Elizabeth Hostetter will be sitting back on the bench. 5 off, 7 on. Here we go. 21-9 is the score. Beautiful service by Amelia Orr. Ellie, nice control there by Katrina to stay on sides during that set, and they get the point because of it. Good control, good body position, and just a tactical play right there, just like we drew it up in the textbooks. 22 now for the Panthers, 9 for the Eagles. And here's Juliana Toth, number 1 to serve it. Beautiful serve, diving play by Jalissa, back to the center, or off the sidearm. Shyla having none of it, just throws that one back to the Panthers side, tipped across by Depew, kept alive by Orr, and return. Katrina topside set, Filson tries to throw it up, able to do so, goes off the double touch. I don't think that's a carry. That's not called a double touch, that's called the carry. I was gonna doubt referee Lou, and just when I was about to, she denies me the right. 23 Panthers, 9 for the Eagles. Juliana Toth with a good serve. A lot of confidence behind that one. I caught it before it happened. Makes me nervous. Or with a nice set. Nice righty by Emily. Would have been a crispy one into the deep corner. Was not, the ball did not quite agree with her there. Shyla Thielman caught with her hand in the cookie jar, and the Panthers will pick up their 24th point here in the first game. 24-9 now the score. This serve could end it all by Juliana Toth. The call was under the net. I thought it was in the net, but referee Lou saying that her foot crossed the line. Down comes up and across, and Emily Hostetter touches the net, and that will be the final point. 25 Panthers, 9 for the Eagles. We'll be back for game 2 whenever both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both sides ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. Slippery Rock far side, CCSI Eagles on the near side. CCSI looking to change the fate. Not have a repeat of last game. Juliana Toth looking to hand it out just like she did in the first. Good diving play by Vivian. Finds way off or topside. Nice right hander comes across with that one by Esther. And that one finds the point. Panthers not quite able to come back with that one. And they will have to simmer on that one. Gracie Heitzner playing that front row. Izzy Filson still in the back. Other than that, it's business as usual. Now it's thrown across the netting. That one almost landing in bounds. Katrina Eisler almost able to trim the grass blades on that one like the lawnmower. 2-0. Eagles in the lead. Good service by Amelia. Almost able to send that one over by Amelia Orr. It looks good from here, but of course, we're about 10 to 12 feet over top the netting, and it's hard to tell from this angle. Gracie Heizenreiter here with a nice service, sends it up and across, goes off to Alyssa, secondary there by Emily, and the final save by Amelia Orr. From that back line, Heizenreiter finds Katrina with a nice near side set. Monica Depew with a right, he goes off the block, kept alive by Jalissa, secondary there by Orr, kept alive to the front, and Emily with a little spinorama will be called for underneath the netting. We will move on with the second point to the Panthers' favor. 2-2 now the score. Gracie Heizenreiter here, number 30, with a nice over-the-hand service. Jalissa Orr, topside, right hand by Shyla. Not able to get it past the block of Elliot Heizenreiter. Ellie Henricks on that front side number 0 in the blue. 3-2 now the score. 5 serves in. Panthers got a 1-point lead. We'll see if they can hang on to it, maybe water it, maybe grow it. Nice service by Gracie Heisler, really trimming that one close, giving it a little bit of a buzz cut. And that one comes back to the Eagles' side. Great touch, great spot. Julian Atop not able to come back from that one, and that one was right on the money. 3-3 now the score. Emily with a great service, kept shallow. Monica gets it back into the fray. Katrina with a punch back into the system. But Monica DePew, not quite the jump she wanted on it. And that will be the Eagles' fourth in their first lead of game 2. Good service by Emily. That one will be set topside. Katrina, nice right-hander there by Ellie. Goes off Vivian, and that one goes down to the flooring. Tie ball game once again, 4-4 our score. Once again, near side line judge, former Slippery Rock Panther, Cassandra Eisler, far side Jill Covert. Both of them playing on the same team for a long stint for their entirety of their high school. Helping out here, getting some hands on deck. Good touch by Vivian, secondary by Emily, and the final save, they're throwing up, and that's down short of the netting. There's a big shortage of referees in the Western Pennsylvania district as well as Ohio. A lot of the teams that come to our gymnasium talk about how they're in a struggle to find people to referee their games. If you're interested in that, look to get certified. There's a lot of money in it. I gotta say, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be a referee 100% of the way. 6-4 now the score. Panthers lead by 2. Ellie Hendricks with a nice serve. That's just out of bounds. Like, if you're a parent, you're already coming to the games and you get certified, you can just ref the games. It'll be fine. Nobody will ask questions. I've done that before. It's people will ask questions, but it's up to you to say no. 7-5. Panthers in the lead by 2. Monica DePew here, number 11, to serve it up for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Kept alive off a diving play. And that one just short of the net. A great first touch there by Emily, wanting to send that one right back to the Panthers' paint, just not quite the angle she needed on it. Good service there by Monica DePew. Emily with the first, secondary by Jalissa Dopp, and now one sent back over by Katrina Esther with the first. Nice touch there off the secondary, and the third by Orr, not able to get that one across. Fourth touch is made. The fourth touch is called. 9-5. Panthers lead by 4. 3, 4. Yeah, 4. I can do math. I can do basic math. Sometimes. Good touch by Esther. Katrina with a dump down. Nice control there by Shyla. Jalissa. Shyla wanting to swing at that one. Made the decision a little too late. Timeout by the CCSI Eagles. Panthers at 10. Eagles at 5. We'll be right back after the timeout has concluded. Alrighty, both teams back out on the court here for the second of a best of 5. Good service there by Monica DePew. Diving play off Emily, goes off Jalissa, and that one's short of the netting. We got ourselves a 6-point difference. Panthers in the lead. They're looking to grow it. Monica DePew here to lead the way with the serve. Good right-handed service, goes off Jalissa, over the netting, and that one's returned out of bounds. The call from the near side line judge. 12-5. Monica DePew with another. Pops that one up and across. Good control there by Esther. And that one's finished off by Charlotte. Not quite the power she needed on that one. Communication is key in volleyball, regardless of a loud building, regardless of a quiet building. Calling it goes a long way. Good control there by Orr. Right-handed from Jalissa. Sent to the back line. Would have been in bounds. Good control there by Monica. Ellie here with a backhander finds Katrina. Sent up and across the netting. Controlled by Jalissa. Orr top side. Finds his way out with Emily. Punched over to the Panthers' paint. Filson. Katrina. Near side set. Toss with a right-handed punch. Throws it up and across. Into the netting is called on the Eagles. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 14. 14-5 the score. Monica DePew, number 11, to serve it up for the girls in blue. Jalissa with the first. Vivian with the secondary. Throws it up. Throws it over. Or the final say on that matter. Katrina with a dump off. Goes off the dome, I think, of Vivian. The final say there by Jalissa. Katrina, topside right hand from Izzy Filson. Returned by Amelia. Heights and Ryder with the first save. Katrina with that secondary off the near side. South here with a beautiful right-hander. And that's out of bounds, the call. I don't know if I agree with it, but it's 6-4 and 14 now. Eagles looking to get back in the saddle here before the rodeo gets a little too late. Good service by Shyla. Monica throws it up, hits that heater, comes back down, controlled there by Katrina. Juliana there with a punch over, and that one is called in the netting. Amelia Orr Caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Panthers pick up point number 15 from the result. 9 points once again the difference. And to serve this one up is number 13, Izzy Filson, the senior from the Slippery Rock side. Nice right-handed service going off to Alyssa front and center. Amelia Orr with the far side set. Vivian with a righty. A lot of power behind that. I like the placement idea. It's not quite the height she needed for that. That one will trickle down off the netting. 16-6, Panthers lead. Izzy's serve. Coming up in a cross, thrown back off the near side. Amelia keeps it in the play. Jalissa there to finish that one off. Ellie, Katrina, near side set, top of the right hand. Goes off Emily, and that one lands out of bounds. Panthers now at 17. Eagles at 6. Last game, Eagles only picking up 9 points during the stint. Looking to do a little bit of a personal best here. Izzy Filson with a shallow service. Diving play goes off 2 bodies and out of bounds on the return. Panthers now at 18, lead by 12. Izzy Filson with a service. Goes off Shyla. Nice diving play by Orr. Nice try by Vivian on that far front. Just not quite able to muster that one across with the fist. CCSI coach looking down at Elizabeth Hostetter, thinking about putting her in for this one. The only question is, will she do it? 19-6, she's on her knee talking to Elizabeth right now. Panthers now at 20. Closing in on that final gap. Good service there by Filson. Not liking how that one came off her hand. I saw the grunt, I saw the squinch of the face, but it did result in a point, so you can't be that upset with it. And it's now 21-6. Filson with a great service off the far side front. Vivian goes back to Vivian with a long bomb, and that's barely out of bounds. A good spot to pick on that back line. Panthers grinning that one off, 22-6. Good service by Filson. Goes off Esther. Orr with a near side set. Jalissa here with a punch up and across. Got the lie there by Monica Depew. Katrina here with a far side set to Gracie Heizenreiter. I'm not going to get back from that one. I can't do it. Today's not a great day for it. Izzy, Katrina, backline set over to Monica, throws that one deep, and that's out of bounds by a decent amount. And the Eagles will get a chance to serve this one up. Jalissa here, they're going to do so. Nice right-handed service going off, Heizenreiter. Katrina with a far side bump over to Toth, and she'll tip that one over to the green paint. Or right hand from Vivian, deep. Kept alive there by Filson with a straight up bump over to Ellie, and then Katrina here to finish it off with the over the shoulder. Esther. Shyla putting the power behind it. Katrina finds a near side set, Toth down the straight, and she finds another point from the result of that attack. 23 Panthers, 7 for the Eagles here in the second. Katrina's service kept alive there. Nice pass back to Amelia Orr in the setting position. Ellie, near side, top of the right, and she scores. Good spot, picks it between the 2 defensive backs. We got ourselves match point Panthers, 24-7, the difference. Katrina Eisler's jump serve going off Shyla. Jalissa, and that one goes off the back of the jersey of Vivian. That's the end of the game 2. 25 Panthers, 7 for the Eagles. We'll be right back when game 3 is ready to go after the intermission. Alrighty, both teams back out on the court, ready for this third game in this best of 5. Panthers lead the series 2-0. Referee Lou taking to the stand. Cassandra Rice with a near side line judge. Jill Covert on the far side. CCSI Eagles to start the serving for game 3. Amelia Orr trying to trim that far side line. Good control there by Toth. Katrina back over to Toth. Throws it down with a lot of heat, a lot of sauce, and a lot of seasoning. Great attack there by Juliana. Panthers make the substitution onto the court. Morgan Eaton playing in that front line. CCSI Eagles lineup staying the same as the end of the last game. Good control there by Amelia Orr to keep that one alive. Right hand comes down from the pew, out of bounds, just barely. And they're tied at 1. Emily Hostetter there with a nice serve up and across on her knees. Katrina finds Ellie, throws it down, and she finds the money. 2 now for the Panthers. It's all about the start of the game. It's all about the first chapter. Morgan Eaton knows that better than most. A good service returned right back over to the Panthers side. Katrina sets up Ellie Hendricks with a nice right-hander. Goes off the fist of Vivian. Amelia Orr kept it alive with her right foot. By chance. By skill. 2 opinions people might have about that one. I believe it's skill. 3-1. Now the score. Panthers lead. Eaton with a nice service going off that front line. Esther by name. Shyla able to finish that one off. Morgan from the back line finds Katrina near side. Right hand from Monica, throws into the corner. She scores. Great spot there deep into the Eagles territory. And she walks away with point number 4. 4-1, now the score. Morgan with a line drive, hits that netting. Doesn't pass go, doesn't collect $200. Sub called for the CCSI Eagles. Esther Leitner, number 17, onto the bench. Looks like Elizabeth, possibly? I can't see the number. Number 22, Corey Leitner, to play in the serving back right. 4-2 the score. Panthers lead. Great service there by Corey. Right hand comes up, but knocked down by Monica Depew there in that center lane. Corey had to take her glasses off to come out here. She's ready to play the feud. Good service by Corey. Diving play by Filson. Finds way off Monica over to Katrina. Bumps it up and across the netting. Emily, front and center, finds Amelia. Passes it up, and Vivian there to complete that play. Monica, Katrina sets Ellie up, and she finds a gap in the defense. Deep into the zone. They slap hands, and we'll continue on the trend. 5 Panthers, 3 Eagles. Substitution for the Eagles. Corey onto the bench. Back onto the back right. We have ourselves Esther Leitner once again. Good serve. Able to pop that one back up. Shyla Orr up into the netting, and that will do it for that sequence. Panthers at 6, Eagles at 3. Here in the third. Keeping it close. Closer than the other games. That one hits the floor, and that one will be called dead. Referee Lou had him in on that one. Emily had a good return. Ball touched first. 7-3. Good service there by Ellie. Goes up towards the hoop. Not in. Would have been magnificent. Panthers pick up point number 8. Then and there. Ellie Hendricks with a lop serve. Up into the deep left. And that one is not returned. Amelia Orr tried her hardest, but it's hard to take that ball out of the gutter. 9-3. 6-point lead. Panthers growing it. Good service by Ellie Hendricks. Applied by Emily. Secondary by Amelia Orr off the near side. Shyla with a bump over top the netting. Diving play by Eaton. Finds a nice crisp pass to Katrina. And Filson there with a nice attack off that far side front. Vivian Orr bumps it across off the sidearm. Here's Toth to Katrina. Center lane. Morgan Eaton with a backline attack kept alive there by Emily. Set down to the near side with a chop, chip up and across the netting there by Shyla Thielman off the near side front. Nice left. Oh my goodness, a little change ball, a little curl, a little slider, a little cutter. Good attack there by Izzy Filson on the far side front. And the Panthers will pick up point number 10. 10-3 the score. Panthers got a rough schedule ahead of them. They play today, they play tomorrow, they have Wednesday off. And then the Harvest Invitational is both Thursday and Friday. So these girls are going to be playing a lot of volleyball in these coming days. And I will be recording all of it on the Slippery Rock Sports Network. The raw videos get uploaded to the Oatmeal Guy first. There you have it, 11-3. Good serve. Far side Vivian. That was finished off by Jalissa over to the Panthers paint. Katrina with a near side set. Monica Depew with a lot of heat, controlled there by Esther on that back line. Bumped up to the netting. Amelia Orr up. Katrina snaps it back down, and there was a little glimpse of hope. And number 22 in blue snatched that one up and away in the middle of the night. 12-3. Now the score. Panthers lead it by a handsome margin. During game 1, CCSI called a timeout at 8-0. In game 2, they called a timeout at 10-5. Right now it's 12-3. Panthers just assuming a massive lead. And that one's going to be snuffed out by that last service error. 8 points the gap. 4-12 to score. Esther Lightman, great serve. Juliana finds Katrina, set down the near side. Izzy with a deep ball, kept alive by Esther. Emily hitting that rumble strip, a little fearful of that wall, and as she should be, that wall will not take any prisoners. I got a few friends that know that a little bit too personally. 13-4, now the score. Annika Depew here to serve it up. That one hits the netting. Eagles tagging up their 5th tally of the match here in the 3rd. Jalissa with a nice service. Morgan front and center. Katrina with a near side set. Right hand comes across by Toth, and that one goes down without a second contestant. Panthers back on top by 9. 14-5 the score. Izzy Filson, number 13, to serve it up. Good serve, leans a little right, keeps it shallow. Vivian with the return. Katrina near side. Toth sets it back up to Katrina. Right hand attack comes down, and that one lands crisp in the corner. One of the very few attacks that Katrina gets to pull off during the series. She makes a count. 15-5, 10 the gap. Panthers in the lead for now. Izzy Filson puts it up and across. Jalissa, Emily, topside, right hand by Emily to send that one across. The set was by Orr, my bad. Katrina punches it up with the right hand, controlled by Emily. Secondary by Orr, topside. Emily once again to throw that one across. Nice control by Ellie. Katrina with the far side set to Morgan Eaton. Now one's thrown out of bounds by a lot. 15 Panthers, they remain. And now at 6 are the Eagles. Vivian with a nice serve, goes off Toth. Katrina with a far side bump over to Toth once more, slapped the back line, kept alive by Vivian. Back to the setter, Amelia dumps that one off to the blue paint. Morgan, Katrina, back over to Morgan, throws that one deep into the crease, and that one goes off Vivian. That one goes out of bounds. 10 points the gap, 16-6 now the score. Panthers looking to close us out in 3. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they fail. It's all up to time itself to decide which way the wind blows and which way the road goes, if you know what I'm saying. That's just, don't worry about it. Good service there by Katrina Eisler. Diving play by Vivian. Swing of the wrist by Esther. Rolls the dice, does not get a Yahtzee. 17-6 now the score. Panthers walking away with the scoreboard. Jump serve by Katrina. Diving play off Vivian. Keeps it alive. Emily to Orr. And that one's completed to the Panther side. Good control off that hard service to return. And Morgan Eaton throws that one back line. Right smack dab in bounds. 18 now for the Panthers, 6 for the Eagles. Katrina Eisler's service leans topside. There's a little curveball on that one. Great form on it. And a timeout will be called by the CCSI Eagles. 19 Panthers, 6 for the Eagles here in the 3rd. We'll be right back after the break. Alrighty, both sides back on the court to finish this one out. 19-6 the score. Katrina Eisler. Another jump serve, this time softer than the other ones. Jalissa, or right hand comes across from Emily from the back line. Phillison finds a way back to Katrina to set this one down the near side. Right hand comes up and down it goes. Juliana Toth able to take another one off that near side front. Sub called from Coach Hannah Good. First season as acting head coach for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Mary Grace Zieg onto the court. Taylor Hendricks onto the court as well. Onto the bench goes Morgan Eaton and Izzy Filson. 20 Panthers, 6 Eagles. It's shot up and across by Katrina Eisler. That one goes off the back line. Shyla Thielman. Panthers will pick up point 21. Katrina to serve the 21-6 game. Good serve, Shyla. Able to get that one front and center. Goes off Orr. Back over to Jalissa. Bumps that one up across the netting. Zieg with a nice diving play. Goes off top, and that one launches into the crowd. CCSI back in the fast lane. It's a bingo night. Something like that. 21-7. Good service there by Amelia Orr. Katrina topside. Toth in a sticky situation. Hits the antenna. And that will be out of bounds. Referee Lou sees the signal from Cassandra Eisler, the near side line judge, and it will be so. CCSI picking up a point from that call. 8:21 now the score. Good serve up and across by Orr. Goes off Z. Katrina here with a far side set over the top. Punches that one down with the left hand. And that is a wobbly one. My goodness, that was a cheeky one down the straight. Great changeup. She pulls that off during the Harvest Invitational. I will be marked impressed. 22-8 the score. Juliana Toth service returned by Orr with that secondary. Monica, Katrina back to Depew. High off the near side, throws that one deep into the lane. Jalissa, Vivian, finalized there by Emily. Juliana finds Katrina. Short set to Ellie Henrich with that attack. What a play by the CCSI Eagles with the return. Katrina over to Depew, punches it across, stays clean of the netting. Secondary there by Shyla. Finalization there by Esther. Took live by Ellie. Katrina here with the secondary. Ellie with a finalizer. Off the netting. Skipped the cross. Goes off. Or nice play. Almost punches little Malachi Toth. And this one is returned. Katrina, right hand from Z. Comes down out of bounds. No contact was made. And the Eagles are staying alive just like the Bee Gees. 22-9. And they're feeling good about it. They're feeling good. It's got to be set. It's got to be done. Emily with a great service. Ellie finds Katrina with a far side set. Ellie Henrich with a tip across, and she finds the paint. She takes that one right back for the Panthers. 23-9 now the score. Here's Mary Grace Z, number 12. Throws that one out. Inbounds. The call from the line judge. And it's match point Panthers, 24-9. Here in the last game, potentially, of the series. Good service by Zeke. First touch sent back over by Shyla. Ellie, Katrina bumps that one topside. Taylor Hendricks bumps it up and across. Emily with a first touch. Esther, topside. Right hand comes across there by Jalissa. Kept alive by Zeke. Off the back line, Katrina near side. Right hand from Depew. Diving play by Vivian with a return. Ellie, Katrina, topside. Taylor Hendricks with a tip up. And that one comes back to the Eagles side. Panthers remain at match point. Eagles now at 10. Substitution called for the CCSI Eagles. Corey Leitner wanting to stay on the bench for a little bit longer. Coach says no. She'll be serving up in spot of Esther, her sister. Service up, but not across. And that will do it for the matchup. Panthers 25, Eagles 10. And this one was closed out in 3. A good matchup, a good fight, and a good series nonetheless. But that will do it for the Slippery Rock Sports Network on this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Eisler, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one.